Pushing 70 degrees early in the morning, T-Rex. How do you like to start your day? Ruff, 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 ruff. Technically, what we have right now is called cold air advection. A front just went by. It was a cold front. And we have a bird on a weather stick. The weather stick is pointed up. That means it's going to be a nice day. I didn't put that for you, the bird, but getting a lot of fanfare over the weather stick. Yeah, it's a magic thing. Points up and nice weather, down not so nice weather, and it's nice weather. This air coming in is technically colder. On Mount Washington yesterday it was 46 degrees. Right now it's about 28 degrees. And we have a land breeze today. I can feel the air is a little bit less humid. Yesterday you could see those big billowing clouds, and there were a few raindrops yesterday. Picked up a 0.01 here and there yesterday with those spot showers. I've been hit by 3 spot showers, or 4 in the last 48 hours. Front is right along the south coast right now, and that is altocumulus. And I think these clouds, oh, look at those waves up there, cirrocumulus waves. Usually those can happen thousands of miles away from a big weather system, and there is certainly a big weather system. Nebraska yesterday, more than 40 tornadoes, flash flooding with 5 inches of rain in Texas. And that system is way down there. This is the northern edge of that system, but it's being suppressed south because our air is coming from southeastern Canada. So the middle of the country is really taking a beating, but we're in pretty good shape here in the northeast. It's not really cold air coming in. Canada's been warming up. Of course, you get all those fires out western Canada. We'll probably see that smoke return, I think, over the next couple of days, especially next week. One front after another. This one just leaves us with a glorious Mother's Day weekend with the sunshine. Along the south coast, I think those clouds are going to break, and the National Weather Service map yesterday had a little bit of rain near Cape Cod. Well, now it's just got the front sitting there without any rain or without any waves of low pressure. So we're in good shape. 70s again today. Marginal beach weather. A bit breezy here. Stay breezy today. It's called cold air advection. Advection is the wind. And tomorrow will be a cooler day. It'll be in the 60s, and the wind may come onshore here in the Boston area. I hope the wind is not overwhelming my sound right now. Trying to move slowly through the garden. I do not have to buy lettuce anymore. It's too bad you can't get tomatoes at the same time as you get lettuce. Peas are on the way. So we've got a family over here. Let's go check the family. My eggs that I was wondering if they were gonna hatch, they hatched. And the mother is right there. The mother was right there. She just ran on the ground underneath the wheelbarrow. And so she was just feeding the baby sparrows. You know how I learned most about the baby sparrows? In a Terminix website, how to get rid of birds. These are called house sparrows. You are welcome to stay in this Christmas tree as long as you want. And then it's going up in flames. Anyhow, all right, that's the bird update, the weather update. Another front's going to come in here on Tuesday, and that's going to be a gusty front. So we'll start warming it back up ahead of that front. Again, all this air is coming from southeastern Canada. There's no real moisture to work with, so we're not going to get any rain from that. Just gusty, maybe there'll be a few showers, maybe even some grapple in Maine. That's pretty cold air coming in, and that'll high pressure will crest over us Wednesday night, and that'll bring radiational cooling and perhaps a frosty morning on Thursday. And then the next front looks pretty serious here on Friday into Saturday. I mean, at this point, that does tap some low-level moisture. Southern moisture, and causes Rex just got caught up on the chair. That was kind of funny. Not so funny. Yeah, I know, Rex. I'm sorry, but I'm doing the forecast. Trying anyway. But the next chance of some significant weather is next Friday night and Saturday. Maybe get some thunderstorms and some heavy rains in here then. So you see all these things flying around in the air. What are they? Pussy willow seeds flying around. All this stuff flying at me right now. Well, not doing a good job, but yeah, that's it. That's what you see floating around if you live anywhere near any pussy willows. There we go. That's what it looks like. And so yesterday I did go to the Styx concert at night, took the ferry, and I didn't bring my camera because I would have been obsessed with taking videos on the ferry ride from Hingham to Boston. Spectacular. It was great. And the Styx concert was also great. Met a couple of nice people. Scott and Treva. They travel from Nashville, Tennessee. to be up in the front row. They're groupies. They follow the sticks around, and they're friends with the band. And the manager gave them the playlist, and they let me get a photograph with the playlist from the Sticks show last night. Other than that, I'm going to leave you with more highlights, sort of another episode of composting by TK and T-Rex, and what some of my secrets for making good compost. Anyhow, sorry for all the interruptions here. It's just T-Rex being T-Rex, TK being TK, and the weather being the weather. Glorious. Talk to you later. Yeah, I know. We have lots of things living down there, including some humans. So if I didn't bring my camera on that trip last night, how did I get the pictures and the video? Well, it is Scott and Trevor. They offered up to message me a photograph, and my friends that I was with also made some videos. All right, talk to you later. It was sunny, then it was cloudy, and there were a few raindrops. We got our spot shower out of the way early today. There it goes into Nantucket Sound, and here comes the blue sky. Nothing but blue sky all the way to Canada at this point, west of this cloud that's departing. So here comes the beautiful weather we talked about. Jeff, when can you start painting the house?
It's already done. It looks beautiful.
New roof anyway.
We just need a little rain to wash it off.
Could use some rain, right? You're gonna have to start watering the grass, but
not get any rain, are we?
most people water the grass, but I water the potential worm farm. I got a nice shipment of grass from Peter Hecking that he dumped on there. Now I'm gonna mix the grass and the leaves together, but it's good if it's wet when you start, so that's why I'm doing that. And it's a good exercise.
You see every day.
I'm gonna turn it over now, mix it together.
We are rolling.
No, turn it around. It's doing your hand right now.
Oh, it is? Okay.
Stop it. Now you're too close. All right, so that's enough water. So there's no need to go to the gym when you try and operate a worm farm or any kind of composting, really. It's all about mixing it up and turning it over. Mixing it up and turning it over. And then that's this year's stuff. And then you go to last year's stuff is right here. And that's all last year. So it only takes a year to get there. And that's where I want the worms, but I don't really see any worms. I think because I didn't have the grass clippings. So now that Peter Hecking brought me the grass clippings, I think this is going to be the secret ingredient. It's good that they're moist when you mix it together. And then ultimately you end up with what you have over here, which is all ready to go, mulch or loam, whatever you want there. So that's over the years. This is already, that's that. So I'm always talking, but you never see me doing the talking. I mean the work. I always just talk about it. And this is, yeah, this is from your average skeptic and denier. I don't believe in science or the earth, but there I take care of it though, don't I? Rex, we were a little afraid he was going to go over to Angela's garden, so we hooked him up to the pole. You smile for the camera, Rex? He likes digging too. He's gonna. What do you think, Rex? You make some worms too? He's a good helper, huh? That's what we gotta do. Mix it up, Rex. Mix that up good. My videographer, Jeff Mers.
He's still going. Got to get something out of there. He's making a little cool hole so he can lie down. That's what he's doing.
You got a long way to go, Rex. Another 15 yards in that
Rex.
direction.
There's got to be at least one worm in there.
Rex. Okay, Rex, you coming to another level in here? This is more where we might find some worms. Oh, and look at this. It's paying off. It's paying off, the effort. I haven't seen too many. Well, I just had one. I thought I hit a little vein there. I know, one worm, big deal. But usually,
better than nothing.
when there's one, there's more. So this is the kind of mix, yeah. It's wet. There's a tree starting to grow right there. Acorn tree. Rex, you want to eat the acorn tree?
Oh, those are all over the place.
At some point, helpers aren't so helpful. Kind of in a way. His face is totally buried in there. You had enough yet, Rex? Look at this stuff he just found.
Water after eating all that dirt.
This is crazy. This is that poke. Those inkberries I talk about in the fall all the time. Talk about will to live.
Rex, time for
Kill
a
this
water
thing,
break.
Rex. Wow. 2.5 feet deep. He's still going. Rex, I think that's deep enough now. Good job. Lunch hour. Time for lunch, Rex. Many hands make for lighter work. Oh yeah, Rex. I think that's deep enough trench now. That's good, Rex. It's a double overhead. The secret to the worms. Leaves, grass, water, and a T-Rex to mix it all up for you. Felt a little warm. That's because it's a little warm. 84 in the shade. Mid-Cape, midday. May 12th. Heavy into the pollen season. We'll do these windows after that. And then right after lilacs are done, bridal wreath comes on strong. Fleeting though, all these Mayflowers. Weather follows us. Just had a splat on the windshield. Nice little cluster of cumulus around here right now. Yep, that cloud just dropped a little raindrop on us. You know where we are, Rex, right? Do you know what the temperature is? 87 degrees. Blue and Q. Sun and showers. Good rainbow weather. It's about 7 o'clock in Boston, and we just had about 3 raindrops as forecasted by the man. Weather follows me. Janet, Victor, and Mary. How many raindrops did we just have?
I had like 10.
10 raindrops, right. So we're going to Sticks tonight, and I left my phone at home on purpose. So this is from Victor's phone. That's it. Good night, everybody.